Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's pick a card reading is about big changes over the next 6 months for you. There are 3 paths for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the red Jasper crystal. Okay. Pile number 2 with the clear quartz crystal. Right, and pile number 3 with the green fluorite crystal. So choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, either by the crystal or by the image of the card, whatever you feel most drawn to and whatever your intuition is guiding you towards. But after you're done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we dive into today's reading, I want to make an exciting announcement, and that is 2025 predictions. Private readings are available for booking. It is limited edition, so it's going to be up and available until the end of this month of December, okay, until the end of 2024. So the links will be in the description box below. There are 2 different versions for 2025 predictions. One is a more shorter yet affordable version, and the other one is a more in-depth, in detail reading. So depending on what will resonate with you, what you are searching for, I hope you can find the answers, okay? So therefore, for anyone who is interested and wants to see what 2025 has in store for you, the links will be in the description box. That's where you can find them. All right, so with that being said, let's get started with the readings. Hello, my lovely pile number 1, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the red Jasper crystal, as well as who were drawn to the Queen card. And this energy of this particular card really reminds me of the Queen of Wands energy from the tarot. So this is the embodiment of grace, of elegance, of diplomacy, of feeling empowered, of empowerment, okay? So I'm sensing here with the Queen, over the next 6 months, these changes will imply going through a major glow up, okay, for a lot of you in pile number 1. So this could be glow up, like physically speaking, maybe focusing more onto your appearance, on, putting more emphasis on what you wear or on your, clothing, maybe kind of doing like some sort of, clothing cleansing, like trying to find your style or trying to kind of have kind of an appearance that matches your style, that is in alignment with who you are now. I'm sensing here there's going to be maybe some shifts, both internally, which are going to reflect externally, right? So it's going to be, when I said right now, or like when I said in the present moment, I meant like over the next 6 months, you will start to feel this kind of, growth at a mental level, like mindset, and also like habits and way of living your life and how you carry yourself out there in the world. So I sense more confidence. I sense more like elegance, but like elegance doesn't necessarily have to mean proper, like what usually we know elegance means. Like, I mean the way you carry yourself in the world, like really loving being yourself, feeling good in your own skin, really like I feel over the next 6 months there's huge self-love, self-respect, increase in your self, pile number 1, really feeling more bold, more confident with all this deep red, feeling more passionate, or maybe focusing on your passions and doing more of what you love, choosing to kind of dress, as I said, like more that's in alignment with you, how you will feel at that particular, time with all these changes. So feeling more confident and choosing clothing and styles, like hairstyle or jewelry, ways to express yourself through your appearance, but also like your manners and everything in your habits, right, will reflect your mindset, your growth of mindset, which is going to be coming from a place of confidence, coming from a place of knowing your worth, prioritizing yourself. I'm sensing more, definitely just being an empowered kind of person, you know, and carrying yourself in the world out there with this particular energy, which is going to feel very like, you know, attractive for others. I'm sensing you appearing as very attractive, as very inspiring to others. You know, you're gonna notice like people start to gravitate more towards you, really. And I don't mean necessarily just romantically, but also like people want to be friends with you. You unlocking more opportunities with this kind of energy, and just walking with this confidence, you know, throughout your day, throughout your life, and making actions, you know, from that place of empowerment. It's really going to create this big positive shift for you as well. So this is a card that reflects grace, you know, feeling graceful, also stillness, you know, feeling very confident, but still and grounded, you know, and rooted, like really feeling balanced emotionally, knowing your worth, as I said, and not feeling like you have to search for validation, you know, in the exterior, but rather that validation coming from a place of self-love. Okay, so this is kind of the first overall energy that I'm sensing for you, pile number one, over the next 6 months. But let's take a look now at your tarot and get to see more the changes, the big changes over the next 6 months for pile number one. The big changes over the next 6 months. Okay, these two cards wanting to flip, so I'm just gonna keep them. All right, you've got King of Wands, which is super interesting. You also got King of Cups. So I did feel the Queen of Cups energy, but King of Cups is very similar. It's just that what is even more interesting, pile number one, is that you will both embody feminine energy and balance feminine energy with masculine energy, you know, of the same spectrum. Okay, we're gonna get into it in a second. We have King of Cups. Oops, you have King of Swords. Oh my God, you've got such strong energies, pile number one, over the next 6 months when it comes to these big changes. The High Priestess. Wow, Four of Swords as well. All right, and let's see the other last two cards. Okay, let me just arrange them, which are Three of Swords and Nine of Swords. Okay, I get here what's going on. I'm just going to put them like this. Okay, so I hope it's going to fit into the frame. Now, let's start with the reading, shall we? Pile number one, what I'm sensing here for you is that, you know, over the next 6 months, you will get over a heartbreak. I'm sensing here it's been heartbreak, it's been big disappointment, feeling devastated, feeling hopeless, maybe feeling really like put to the ground. Maybe someone really hurt you so bad, or like made you feel humiliated, or made you feel less than you are, you know, made you feel like really small. And I'm sensing here a lot of, you know, hurt, of suffering, you know, of, you know, like staying in a place of really, really, I don't want to say victim mindset. It is victim mindset, but at the same time, I feel like it's, you know, something that was really pushing you down to feeling this way. Like it's not something, you know, unexplainable, or it's something that's normal, you know, like it's normal to feel that way. I'm sensing from what you've went through. Okay. And I feel here that over the next 6 months, the big changes is that you're going to rise up, pile number one, and you're going to step into your own power so strongly. And yes, you will heal from a heartbreak. You will move on from this sadness, from these feelings of very low vibrational energy, very low frequency, feeling disheartened, hopeless, sad, you know, and getting up from this victim mindset, or from feeling so low. Okay. And I feel here that with the Four of Swords, you know, you've been feeling like this for a while now. Like it's been like this for a while now. Like maybe you've been trying to kind of, or you were hoping, you know, to kind of get out of this stagnation that you've been falling into, with maybe dealing with upsetting thoughts, like upsetting feelings, really just dragging yourself, day by day. Or even like with this Nine of Swords, I'm sensing for a lot of you, I'm sensing you deep down, you're a very strong person, pile number one. I need to say this. This is your internal energy. You're a very strong person, but I feel like here someone or something really hurt you. Okay, and you've been feeling so sad for a long time. And although from the exterior it might not seem like you're so low, like you're trying to kind of keep like a picture or a mask, and doesn't necessarily mean that you are trying to lie to somebody. It's just that I feel like you don't like people seeing you wounded or hurt, or like to make you feel like you're being vulnerable in a vulnerable place right now. So I'm sensing here, people just see that you haven't maybe done much. Maybe you been saw as like a person that took some time, apart, or haven't done much progress lately. But in the actual state, you don't let people see you. I sense here that when at night, when alone, that's when you express your sadness, and that's when you let yourself cry or just express these feelings, okay? Otherwise, you kind of like just keep this straight face, like not trying to pretend you're happy, but not also showing or loving to kind of just let everyone know about what's going on in your heart. But what I see here over the next 6 months, and the most important thing, remember how I said about that glow up? I sense that with this stepping into your own power is just going to be you kind of gaining back your own power, your own strength, and moving on from this heartbreak. I'm sensing you healing, okay, over these next 6 months. With the High Priestess, I see you really going through a big process of understanding your feelings and emotions, working through, those wounds, like really picking your pieces up and kind of fixing yourself. I mean, not that you're broken. I don't mean it that way. I mean like your heart is shattered, and it's like bringing back the pieces of your heart. This is kind of what I mean, okay? So I see you here like really, diving into your own sense of healing, like really kind of grasping onto what's going on internally for you, really doing that inner work with the High Priestess, really understanding things from a deep perspective, and cleansing and cleaning and healing, from a very, very deep, from a very deep point of view. Like with this High Priestess, this is about, reaching to a level of deep understanding of one's emotions, of your emotions in this case, of your feelings, of your, experiences, why you feel a certain way, like what can you do about it, like how you can heal yourself, how you can make yourself feel better. And I see here that over the next 6 months, you're gonna make huge progress. I'm sensing here that, yes, you're a very intuitive person. You have a very strong masculine energy as well. Okay, so you have strong intuition. You are someone who is very empathic, maybe like able to really pick up on people's energy. And I'm sensing here that that's you're going to use in your favor, like really into healing yourself and understanding yourself. Maybe you're going to do therapy for a lot of you. Maybe you're just going to get into a kind of like a new lifestyle, a new journey of rediscovering yourself, of introspection, and reaching to that emotional maturity here, and emotional stability and balance that we see in the High Priestess. Okay, so with that being said, also with all these kings, I'm sensing that you, over the next 6 months, Palabawan, you will feel so much stronger and stronger, and you will kind of approach and get like an approach and sort of like a mindset of very strong masculine energy, which is taking action, which is taking initiative, which is a more rational as well and logical approach. But I feel here with the King of Cups, because you've got King of Swords and King of Cups. So again, I feel you will be able to balance out both feminine and masculine energy beautifully in your favor, into your own in your own like advantage. And I feel here that people will just like, you know, feel so inspired by you. Like you're going to be like a complete new person 6 months from now. You're going to feel like a complete new person. It's not like you're changing who you are from your core. It's just like how you're going to be able to overcome this heartbreak, something that maybe you feel so disheartened about right now, and you might be feeling like this is not gonna change. You know, I do see here how you're going to pick yourself up, and looking back, you're not even going to believe how far you're going to come and how strong you actually are, pile number one. And I see with the King of Wands, you really like, as I said, getting into that energy of, you know, feeling more passionate, doing things that you love, taking action with the King of Swords, you know, progressing, also putting clear boundaries, knowing your worth, speaking up your mind, being able to just carry yourself in the world, guided by your intuition, but also guided by your rational mind and your passion. And it's just like a combination of power that I see here. Okay, this is kind of the main change that I see over the next 6 months, pile number one, when it comes to you. Major glow up, major healing process, emotional stability, emotional balance, rediscovering yourself, healing your wounds, as I said, you know, huge strength that you're going to find in yourself, stepping into your own power, acting from a place of confidence, acting from a place of self-love and self-care, okay? And that will just, as I said, will have an impact also onto the external factors, like you attracting, you know, opportunities, you attracting people that match your energy, you feeling more abundant and just like more confident and solid, like you already feeling enough, okay, and feeling like you're worthy, you know. And that's just going to create this shift, not only for you, like how you portray yourself and how you dress and how you present yourself, but also like how people will perceive you, or how you're gonna attract the right opportunities. Let's move on to your oracles now. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius, fire energy, very like confident energy I'm getting from this card. Again, like the kind of person that you're going to aim really high, you know, you're going to really believe like you can do anything you put your mind to. You're going to feel like you deserve, you know, the best. And that's going to kind of allow you to aim higher and really believe in yourself. Also believe that luck is on your side. So you're gonna feel so lucky. Like you're just gonna embody this mindset, you know, I am worthy, I am enough, I am lucky, I am a magnet for abundance, for opportunities, you know, I'm attracting only the best things, like I am able to do anything I'm willing to achieve. So this is kind of the mindset that I'm sensing you're gonna get over the next 6 months, pile number one. You've got another card in Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius, and it says look at the bigger picture. So overall, what I'm sensing here for you is that over this next 6 months, you will be able to start to see, you know, the bigger picture, your whole life and whole situation through a more clear lens, but also more broader perspective. Four of Swords is also a card of introspection, a card of mental clarity. So I'm getting here that, you know, over the next 6 months, you're going to gain more clarity, as well with the King of Swords. Which is going to allow you to see things more clearly on how they had an impact on you, how you're feeling, why you're feeling certain way, like what were the triggers, why you feel like it's affecting you, you know, so much, and really like dive in deep and heal everything from gaining also a bigger picture. But also with a bigger picture, you're going to be able to understand things better on how to get out from this state, right? And how to heal. Let's move on to your other oracles for pile number one. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. So pile number one, I see here you over the next 6 months starting to really enjoy your life, really savor piece by piece your life like a delicious cake, right? Like you're no longer going to see from a lens of not worthiness or feeling put to the ground, of feeling disheartened, disappointed, unmotivated, hopeless, but rather come from and see life from a place of abundance, of you just being you and loving your life, enjoying every single moment, enjoying the present, being present, taking action, putting yourself out there, feeling more passion, feeling more pleasure, believing that you deserve a life of passion and pleasure and enjoyment, and just kind of like your life is just gonna feel so much more enjoyable, okay? And it all will start with this shift in your mindset, pile number 1, and in your overall energy. Okay, you've got answering the call. The time is now. Okay, so Spirit is also saying that you remember how I said about the present, being present and enjoying that. You will start to feel at some point an inner calling, your intuition trying to speak to you. That intuition that I kept saying, that you have very strong intuition. You will hear and feel that calling, that inner calling within you. And it's going to be an invitation to enter a new phase and to enjoy your life the way you should, and to live a life from a place of abundance and from a place of confidence, okay? And I feel here you will start to feel that inner calling, and you will accept it. You will respond to, and you will answer to that call, and that's gonna be like such an amazing decision for you, which is going to completely change your perspective, but also you're going to see actual changes in your reality, in your 3D life, 3D world. Okay, let's move on to an advice from the angels, or a message from the angels for pile number 1 for these big changes over the next 6 months. Look, you've got to be assertive. This cannot get any more clear. Spirit and angels are saying to be assertive. You remember how I said being assertive means to speak up your mind, to be confident, to be bold, to be, upfront, to protect your peace, to protect your energy, because you've got beautiful, beautiful energy I'm sensing here. I remember how I said you're a very powerful person. You have beautiful intuition, beautiful energy. I'm sensing you're very empathic, very kind, very loving, very passionate person. You've got a lot to offer, a lot to share, I'm sensing, with the world. So I'm hearing here that is important, and I do see you over the next 6 months protecting more your peace, your own energy, your frequency to remain in a high state, okay, and being more assertive with people and in everyday situations, and no longer coming from a place of emptiness, but from a place of fullness, of wholeness, okay? Feeling whole and accomplished. All right, so this is everything that I have for you today, my lovely pal number 1. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my lovely pal number 2, and welcome to a reading to everyone who chose the clear quartz crystal, as well as who were drawn to the mirror card. And this is telling me, pal number 2, that the overall energy for over the next 6 months is you becoming more self-aware, noticing, your true reflection, your true self, your reflections of deepest self, okay, becoming more aware of more of the deep versions of yourself, or certain aspects about your let's say your limiting beliefs, or beliefs in general, or mindset, or emotions and feelings and wounds, or things that could be triggering you. This is a card of self-awareness, of clarity, also of, as I said, reflection, self-reflection, all right, pure awareness, and just witnessing, your deepest self, okay? But yeah, let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pal number 1, and get to see more about the big changes over the next 6 months for you. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what you've got. 8 of Wands. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, which comes with clarity. It really makes a lot of sense. Ooh, Justice and 7 of Swords. You know what? Pile number 2. The message that comes right off the bat is that I sense here some truth coming to surface, true colors, true information coming to light with the 7 of Swords. Things that maybe you were keeping hidden or that were hidden to you, they will get reflected. They will get noticed, right? You will start to see things for how they truly are, especially with the Justice card. So this is about fairness. This is about things getting even out. It's about balance in the world, balance in yourself. So I feel here that for a lot of you, this could be about self-awareness and, shifts and changes within yourself that could lead to becoming more, as I said, more aware, realizing certain aspects of yourself in a more deeper way, getting clear insight, getting clarity, okay, and kind of getting to see yourself in things that have to do with your emotional state, with your mental state, for how they truly are. Like no longer maybe, being hidden or no longer hiding them, right? So I feel definitely some things will come to the surface which are going to make you more aware of your own self or of your own deeper self. Which is going to help you gain more insight, more clarity, over your own personality, rediscovering yourself, what your path, you want to look like, maybe what you want to do, and, getting aligned, on your path with who you truly are. Okay, things coming into balance in that aspect. But for others, it also can be some truths coming to light in regards an external aspect. Okay, but I feel for the majority of you, this is more internal with that mirror energy in the beginning of your reading. And I'm sensing here with these wands, okay, really getting like more like clarity, as I said, about what you want to do further. Okay, and kind of getting to also do a lot more things that are in alignment with you. I feel with the 2 of Wands, some message that I'm getting for you over the next 6 months is that you could be starting to travel more. I see here interaction and communication with the 8 of Wands from far away or long distance or online. Okay, also with the 2 of Wands, this is a card of planning or, waiting for someone. So it could be that you're going to get answer or communication coming in from someone from far away, right? And you're going to be able to maybe, be more into interaction, into communication, in contact with this person, maybe someone you haven't heard for a long time here that seemed like you didn't know anything about them anymore. And that could be, coming in. Also, I'm sensing that could be opportunity that you've been waiting for, something you've been planning for a long time with that 2 of Wands, something that you wanted but you've been planning for a long time, could be finally getting the solution right on how to achieve that. For others, this clarity and this answer, because this could be also an answer, okay, awareness or answer or solution that's coming to something that was hidden for a long time, will come into the this next 6 months. Okay, and I feel like this answer or this good news or this clarity will make something will make justice, will bring justice into something that you deserved. Okay, I'm gonna give a different example because it's gonna resonate differently for you pile number 2, for you watching in pile number 2, since it's a general reading. But maybe others are waiting for some sort of justice, like officially, like in legal ways, to come forward, to be communicated. And you're just waiting for that and hoping for that, right? For that good news, for that to be communicated to you, or for some sort of positive or fair and justice kind of answer that's gonna clear out things, okay? Or bring clarity over someone or something that was, lying, or, pretending to be something is not, okay? I also see that. So definitely I see the truth being mirrored back, truth coming to light. I see here definitely like could be you getting something that you deserve. As I said, like with the justice, you will get over the next 6 months something that you truly deserve, which is going to create a lot of progress, a lot of progress. It's going to be really exciting for you. It's going to be in your favor. It's going to be maybe something that, as I said, you've been planning and waiting for a long time, and finally taking that action, okay? And making that progress with opportunities coming in for that to be able to become possible, okay? So I see here a bunch of different messages, a bunch of different changes over the next 6 months. But the main ones that I'm getting is justice coming your way, you getting something to become fair, to be balanced out, to come in justice, to really come in the way is truth being revealed, okay? Also, I sense here like good communication, good news coming in, something that you've been waiting for, or opportunity that you've been waiting for, or finally starting, being able and getting the solution to start on something that you've been planning and waiting for, finding the clarity or the answer on how to achieve that or how to do that. And also like maybe finding, the truth or the clarity on how certain hidden things were affecting on you kind of reaching to, to your end goal, right? To a specific goal that you had and that you've been waiting for, but getting to this kind of mindset of seeing yourself and your own reflection in a deeper perspective, being able to see yourself truly and see certain things that were kept hidden or you weren't paying attention to, for what they truly are, right? You're going to gain that clarity and kind of like insight and on, walking further a path that is more in alignment, okay, with who you are. Let's move on to your oracles, pile number 2. It's time to take action. Okay, I do sense here some cards of action. Could be for a lot of you, you've been waiting, you've been planning for something, for the longest time that you've been trying to do. And I'm sensing here you will be given over the next 6 months the opportunity to finally take action towards that dream or that goal or that desire, right? And I feel like it's also tied very well with something coming to light, like truth coming to light, justice coming into balance, and allowing you, because you've got 2 cards of cutting through blockages, cutting through injustice, which is clearing a path. Also, I'm sensing independence and freedom coming into you over the next 6 months. Traveling, I feel very strongly related for a lot of you, or dealings with something that had to do maybe with online or with communication with people from different parts of the world. But I see here within the next 6 months, you will embody the energy of Aries, of fire energy, of taking action, of taking initiative, putting yourself out there, taking that first step, and not just remaining stuck into a place of waiting, only waiting, okay? Right, so you have balance, spirituality, and practicality with full moon in Pisces. So this is a card of very strong, energy of balance, again, as with the Justice. So I feel here some aspects maybe will come into balance with the Justice card and with this card, which have to do maybe with balancing, yes, like spirituality and how it, reflects to you, how it's tied to your deeper self, finding out, like certain truth, spiritually speaking, which is going to bring that enlightenment. It's going to bring that clarity, spiritually speaking, on how it resonates with you on a deeper self, like bring awareness, and on how to balance that with the practical aspects of life, which is to take action, which is to take steps into the 3D world. Okay, so it first starts with that clarity and that awareness and that mental clarity, and then it follows up with practicality, with taking action. Okay, let's move on to your other oracles, pile number 2, and get to see more about these big changes over the next 6 months. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Look at that. So pile number 2, very strong message about answer, about clarity, okay, about solution. So I'm sensing it's something that you've been trying to search for, okay? And I feel maybe you were trying to search it externally, and you will find out over the next 6 months that the answers were always within you, and you will find these answers within you. Or it could be something, again, that you were trying to find within yourself, and finally it's going to come to light. You're finally going to get that answer, that clarity, okay? And it's going to help you, to be guided further down your journey, okay? Let's see what else is coming through. All right, you have wandering path, enjoy the journey. So again, it's about the journey, is about, with this compass, with this map, is about finding the path, right? Wandering path. So I'm sitting here that you will learn over the next 6 months, yes, like what steps to actually take, what action to take. But also with the 2 of Wands, is about thinking through the next steps in, so it's, yes, like having the wisdom, getting the clarity or the information that you need, and knowing kind of like how to balance things, with what is on the mind, like with the steps, with the knowledge, with the wisdom, with the plan, with the actual steps, and with what to take action further, right? But I'm sensing also that you're going to start enjoying the journey more, okay? Over the next 6 months, it's going to feel like a more enjoyable journey. It's going to feel like less kind of maybe walking in the darkness, or less just stagnant waiting, and more like things feeling more enjoyable, things feeling more, fair and just, for you, and offering you kind of this kind of, sense of things are how they're supposed to be, or feeling a satisfaction, of getting this justice, or of getting this kind of clarity and these answers, right? And it's just going to make you feel like you're able to enjoy the journey a bit more. Okay, now last but not least, I want to pick up an advice or a message from the angels about the changes over the next 6 months for you. Listen to your intuition. Pile number 2. You've got a few cards, of deep internal clarity. So with the mirror card, I also felt drawn to put the clear quartz to you, which is really reminding me the energy of, clarity. It's a clear quartz of clarity, of, purity, of, justice, transparency, being able to see things for what they actually are, right? But yeah, with the mirror, this is about self-awareness, about deep understanding, about reflection, especially with that moon in there, Also, like here you have the answers are within, and listen to your intuition. So Spirit is saying very clearly, pile number 2, that over the next 6 months, I just hit the mic. Over the next 6 months, you will find the answers you need, but within. And also the advice is to look within, because your intuition has the answers you need. okay? And that's where you're gonna find those answers over the next 6 months, where it's gonna be, you know, here we have spirituality, but also practicality. So intuition is going to be the guide, and then you're gonna know what steps to take and actions to take, okay, into reality, you know, onto your, you know, life, your actual life. All right, to make progress, to achieve something, to reach to a goal that you want, okay? And you're gonna notice, like, by listening to intuition over the next 6 months and finding these answers, how things are gonna feel so much more in flow and how more seamless everything is just gonna progress. All right, so this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pal number 2. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pal number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the green fluorite crystal, as well as who were drawn to the mountain. And this card is speaking about getting to a specific goal, ascending that mountain and reaching to your goal. So pal number 3, I feel like the majority of you that were drawn to this pile have a very specific clear goal in your mind, which is like very important to you, or you've been really like trying to manifest something, you know. I feel here with the mountain you will reach to that goal, but also what the mountain speaks about is being deeply rooted, feeling very stable. It comes with energy of stability, of security, of feeling very grounded and rooted, okay? So I feel like this is the overall energy for you, pal number 3, over the next 6 months. But let's take a look at your tarot cards and get to see more details about the big changes over the next 6 months for you. Big changes over the next 6 months for pal number 3. All right, so you have the Page of Wands, speaking about wishing for something or having a goal. 6 of Wands, amazing. The Empress, 7 of Swords, which pal number 2 had as well, and 6 of Swords. Okay, you know what? Very clear message that I'm getting for you, pal number 3, for over the next 6 months. I feel like these changes will imply letting go of something that feels like, you know, like a big dissatisfaction for you, okay? I feel here like over the next 6 months things getting to improve, or feel like is just improving, things are getting better or moving towards something better, okay? With the 7 of Swords, I'm getting the energy that right now you're sensing maybe a dissatisfaction, maybe you feel like not necessarily dissatisfaction or disappointment. For some, it can feel like with that 7 of Swords, you know, that you're really like not knowing exactly how things might turn for you, or how to do certain things, or, you know, if you're going to reach to that goal, right? So it might be kind of like an energy of feeling in the darkness, you know, not really knowing or feeling like, you know, the next steps are kind of hidden to you, okay? Because I do see here with the Page of Wands, you really have a big goal or desire, or, you know, even for some, if you don't feel like you have a big desire right now or big goal, I feel you're going to develop that over the next 6 months with the Page of Wands, which is going to be something you are feeling very passionate about, very strongly about, something that you're going to look forward to, okay? And it might be the start of a new journey for a lot of you, okay? In pile number 3, I sense here over the next 6 months, you will start off a whole new journey. For a lot of you, I feel like it has something to do with going overseas or traveling overseas or relocating somewhere, okay? It might be a place or some sort of goal that you already have, as I said with the Page of Wands, like already having that internal desire, that burning desire, you know, that burning kind of wish for this goal, and really looking forward to it, really like wishing for it, you know, maybe even starting to plan on hoping to get the answer or how to do it, but for others, I feel like that big desire is going to arrive over the next 6 months. But what I can see here and reassure you, pile number 3, is that over the next 6 months you will get so much progress, but also get that desire. Okay, so that wish, that goal that you're trying to manifest, that you're looking forward to, that you're so excited about, that you are so hyped about, I sense here it's going to happen, it's going to get fulfilled. 6 of Wands is a card of fulfillment, a card of maybe even coming successful after the battle. So for you, this battle could feel like, ascending that mountain. It's not easy, right? To hike on a mountain, to reach to its top. It can feel like a battle or struggle. And I'm sensing here maybe some people were trying to kind of sabotage your dream, your goals coming true. Maybe you met along your way with people that were not honest, people that were trying to pretend something they're not, with situations that were making you feel like disappointed. But I feel here that for you, pile number 3, over the next 6 months, you will get to your goal, to your fulfilling goal. I see here with the Empress, you experiencing abundance, you experiencing joy, happiness. For some, I sense here you're going to be able to spend more time in nature. Maybe you are traveling towards a place with more nature. Maybe you're relocating somewhere, you're going to spend more time around being around nature. Also, the Empress is a card of family and fertility. So for some, I feel here, maybe you're going to start your own family over the next 6 months here. Maybe you're going to find a partner, to whom you can build a beautiful, healthy relationship here. Maybe you've been disappointed. I'm giving a few examples because I'm getting here multiple messages. It's going to resonate differently for pile number 3, all of you, because it's a general reading. But I feel here maybe you've dealt with a person that was really liar, cheating on you, or being very secretive, constantly, doing things behind your back. And I feel here that you will remove yourself and kind of move away from this disappointing, dissatisfacting feeling. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, I hope you understand, and really moving away from that. 6 of Swords is about freedom, is about finding a much better place, and moving towards something better for you long term, or reaching to a much happier place. Okay, so either emotionally or even physically, as traveling, or just reaching to maybe a different job, let's say. For some, this might be work-wise, because if you feel, depending on where you feel dissatisfaction, I don't know why I keep having issues with that word, but I hope you understand. English is not my first language. But yeah, moving on, I feel pile number 3 here, that this mountain maybe has been feeling really struggling, but you will reach there. You will reach there where you're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel whole and accomplished. And I see here with the 6 of Wands over the next 6 months, for some of you, it might resonate getting the recognition that you deserve. Maybe it's for a business, you've been really kind of excited and looking forward to launching. It's going to be a thriving business. The Empress represents fertility, so it can be harvesting a lot of abundance, right? As in material abundance, right? Fertility, and that can also mean in that particular way of growth, or really planting some seeds, right? With the Page of Wands that you're very excited about, really ascending a mountain and then reaching to that top of the mountain and harvesting the good fruits or vegetables, that you've planted, and really good ones, really abundant ones, which of course, metaphorically speaking, and it means, abundance in different forms for a lot of you. But I feel if this is business, again, I see you feeling successful, gaining recognition, gaining respect, being known by people, getting more well known, right? So definitely I see a lot of improvement for you over the next 6 months, which is going to happen very gradually with this mountain, but you will reach to that top of the mountain. Okay, Let's move on to your oracles now, pile number 3, and get to see more. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So I feel here, you know, for you, especially with that 7 of Swords, which can mean unclear or dishonest communication. I feel here that communication is key, as in clarifying certain things, or you know, communication will unlock for you a lot of doors and opportunities. Okay, so I feel here also this could be a new kind of, you know, gradual kind of progress that will open new doors for you, and you will maybe you know, be able to communicate with the right kind of people. You're maybe going to be able to get communicated, you know, certain solutions, certain good news, you know, certain aspects that will allow you, you know, to progress. But definitely I see here a lot of communication over the next 6 months, which is going to be very beneficial for you. And it's going to be the key to your success, okay? Maybe your business is kind of, you know, revolving around communication, or your job, you know. But yeah, depend on how this resonates. You have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Well, full moon in Capricorn is the end of a tough cycle. Okay, pile number 3, I did feel that over this next 6 months, you're going to notice gradual improvement, gradual progress towards better, towards fulfillment, towards more joy. Okay, so it's the end of a tough cycle. Maybe the 7 of Swords represents a tough cycle, okay? That's coming to an end with the 6 of Swords. You're moving towards better, calmer waters, more joy, more enjoyment, more happiness, more fulfillment, okay? Like, see here how much celebration, how much excitement, how much happiness, and that's the energy that you're going to feel, pile number 3, gradually improving and increasing over the next 6 months. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Look how this is resonating, you know, being on a horse, kind of like really, you know, I'm sensing here an energy of just, you know, feeling majestic, feeling, you know, brave, feeling respected, feeling rewarded properly, you know, cheered by others, getting the recognition that I was talking about. But yeah, I feel here that over the next 6 months, you will take more and more action towards where you're passionate about. See, like, take action with passion, Page of Wands. This is about a goal that you have and feeling very passionate about, but it's just the idea, or it's just like that state of looking forward to it. But I see over the next 6 months, you're going to take more and more action, actually taking steps towards that goal that you feel so passionate about, or taking actions from a place of putting more passion in what you're doing, okay? And that's going to bring you definitely good results. All right, so let's see what else is coming in. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Pile number 3, over the next 6 months, I see you going through a big transformation, a big kind of, you know, I want to say glow up, but I feel like it's more than a glow up, because I feel like it's just like an overall upgrade, you know, like an uplifting kind of energy that I'm sensing, where you're spreading your wings, you're finally taking that first step, you're taking action, you're flying, you know, you're moving towards your dream, you're reaching to your goal, you know, and you're going to notice all the progress, which is going to, you know, pick with getting that fulfillment, that goal achieved. And I feel like here over the next 6 months, you're also going to build for yourself a whole new way of living, a whole type of lifestyle or habits, new habits, or a different way of approaching, you know, a specific situation, or just your overall life, okay? Which I feel here you will also experience, you know, how your life over the next 6 months is transforming and become something completely different. I'm getting very strong message with that. You're going to feel over the next 6 months and experience how it is to actually, you know, live that dream coming true, how it is to actually be into that, let's say, present, okay, which once was just a dream, okay? All right, let's take a look at the advice or message from the angels for you, pile number 3, about the big changes over the next 6 months. And let's see what you've got. Remain positive. All right. So angels are advising, but also spirit is advising, you know, to kind of remain to a high frequency. Okay. Don't let people or situations kind of disappoint you, or not disappoint you, like unmotivate you. Yeah, unmotivate you, or kind of shift your energy or your frequency. Really remain into that high frequency. Remain positive. Have a positive mindset. Look at your goal through a positive mindset, and I see you achieving it. Okay, really do things and act from a place of positivity. Pour that positive energy, you know, in what you're doing, because it really makes the difference. And I sense here that also the advice here could be to remain positive, because it might feel like a tough cycle right now for you, pile number 3, but I see over the next 6 months you're going to notice huge improvement, as I said. So remain positive, because great things are about to arrive into your life. Okay, so this is everything that I have for you today, my lovely pile number 3. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.